NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our military through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 25 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 4,000 construction projects across the United States. NASCO has had the privilege of working with the U.S. Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs to plan, develop, and complete their new visitor center, which will both serve as a designated Colorado Welcome Center and illustrate a day in the life of cadets through interactive exhibits. NASCO provides support to our military through the construction of essential facilities used to train, prepare our soldiers, and enhance our nation's warfighting readiness. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats! Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! With over 55 years of business in the greater Silver Valley and beyond, Watts Appliance is your go-to place for all things appliance sales and service. Watts Appliance is 4 generations family-owned and operated and has the inventory and know-how to handle all of your appliance needs. Not only will the team at Watts guide and recommend from their impressive inventory, but they also service any purchase if and when the need arises. In addition to appliance sales and service, Watts also specializes in commercial refrigeration sales and service. So head on down to 3 North Division Street in Pinehurst, not just to see their iconic seasonal window displays, but to let Sherry, Brock, and the Watts team let you know what's up. Wildcats Live would like to thank Sherm, Lawana, Sherry, Brock, and the rest of the Watts family, not just for the exceptional service, but for their endless support of Kellogg High School activities and Wildcats Live. Operating out of Pinehurst, Idaho for over a decade, Jim's Towing is a second-generation family and Wildcat alumni owned and operated business that loves helping out in all areas of the Silver Valley and beyond. Jim's Towing Service, LLC, is more than just a 24/7, 365 towing and basic roadside assistance company. They are a team that will be there when you need them the most. Whether you are stranded on Interstate 90 or up the North Fork of the Coeur d'Alene River, or maybe just at the grocery store in town, Brandon and the Jim's Towing team are on the job. Do you need a jump start? Flat tire at the worst possible time? Give the team at Jim's Towing a call. Did you secure your vehicle a little too well, locking your keys safely inside? Rest assured, Jim's Towing will be there to help you out without damaging your vehicle. Jim's Towing is not just the only AAA provider in the Silver Valley, but they are also your neighborhood U-Haul dealer, offering great service for your moving and hauling needs. In addition to vehicle services, you will see the team at Jim's Towing supporting many local groups and endeavors. Thank you, Brandon and Jim's Towing, for your support of Wildcats Live. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Welcome to Wildcats Live, ladies and gentlemen. Andrews Gymnasium, home of the Kellogg Wildcats. Tonight we have the District 1-2 championship game between the 3rd seeded in the CIL Kellogg Wildcats and the 4th seeded Orofino Maniacs, both teams of which pulled off pretty impressive, I guess you would call them upsets 2 nights ago. And I would say that the CIL is very balanced and even top to bottom with Grangeville down there with a young team. The Wildcats and the Maniacs, I think just 3 or 4 points separated them in 2 contests, including a double overtime. So buckle up for this one. We are going to switch it down to Chris Johnson doing both the clock and doing a little PA announcing as well. I've got Gemma Miller up in the K-Wall booth running camera, and I've got students Noah Work and Buck Coe with me in the studio. So we will take it down to the court side for the national anthem and the color guard for the junior ROTC program at Kellogg High School.
By the Kellogg High School band under the direction of Mr. Adam Green and the student director Josie Reed. Marine Junior ROTC color guard tonight is Cadet Captain Tessa Hodgman-Richter, Cadet First Sergeant Aiden Quinn, Cadet Sergeant Joni Knight, and Cadet Lance Corporal Gage Pierce. Good evening and welcome to Kellogg High School, the Andrews Gymnasium. Tonight's District 1 and 2 championship game that will feature the Maniacs of Orofino High School and your Wildcats. The finish rolls of the Idaho High School
right, ladies and gentlemen, formalities are behind us. Great presentation of the colors by the Kellogg JROTC. Always good to see those young adults with such good patriotism and precision, I would say. Good job there for Major Peterson and who am I thinking of? Sergeant Major Smith, Bucks coach. So here we go. Tip for the ticket punch to state. Wildcats and Maniacs. Your starters for the Wildcats as the Maniacs win the tip and are just kind of a flurry of energy down there on the south side of the gym. Brody Robinson, senior. Radley McDonald, junior. Drayden Taylor, junior. Porter Lewis, sophomore. And Ty Cheney, sophomore. For the Orofino Maniacs, they have Jake Ronya, a junior. Nick Bonner, a junior. Blake Barlow, a sophomore. Aiden Olive, a senior. And Quentin Naranjo, who is a junior. Both teams pretty young, Noah, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, very young. Kellogg, some of the best players are juniors for the most part.
So the battle here, championship game of youth, as both teams sort of get their first possessions in here. Wildcats go short corner against that zone, get it into Brody Robinson. He's not able to get that to go down. I do like that zone breaker right there, getting it to the short corner. At least it looked like Orofino was in the zone. We'll get things sorted out here as we go. 0-0, steal there by Drayden Taylor. He's going to take a look at things. He's going to back out. Thought he might pull the three. Gets it to Cheney.
Out on Orofino there. Kellogg ball still.
Good awareness there by Drayden, not only to get the steal. That would be a turnover for the Maniacs.
Kellogg's forced 2 turnovers already.
We're kind of charting those just to have those available. But not only good steal there, but good awareness to pull the ball out and then hit the trailing Cheney there and get the foul. Or no, it wasn't a foul, out of bounds. And there's Ty Cheney. Hits a nice early soft jumper from the baseline for the Wildcats and give them an early 2-0 lead. We'll watch that series on the replay as the Orofino Maniacs go for the equalizer. Nice little dish there by Brody. Gets it into Ty, and he knocks it down. So, Wildcats up 2-0 with the ball.
Jump ball.
Ball underneath. Looks like Kellogg will go with a little bit of a spread. Inbound play here. Gets the ball right into Ty Cheney. Ty off to a big start tonight. You can just kind of see Ty improving every game, starting to hit those little floaters with some authority in the paint and close by. If he continues that, it's going to be a big night.
He had a huge game last time he was here against Border Christ. He had over 20 points.
Yeah, really starting to develop that little kind of a mid-range jumper, soft floater game there. Looked like Brody tried to take the charge on that one.
Yeah, Wildcats had to win the number 2 seed St. Mary's, and Orofino had to knock off Priest River to get here tonight.
Yep, those teams are playing at the same time right now. We'll pull that game up as well and check in on it. Dangerous pass there by Ty, too flat across the baseline there, stolen by the Maniacs.
I heard
That's a nice little spinner, turnaround. That is number 0, Jake Runya. No good. Rebound Wildcats.
I heard that in the Wildcats game against St. Mary's, they hit almost all their three-pointers.
I think Wildcats were 7 for 7 or 6 for 6 at one point in the first half with three-pointers. Definitely came out of the gates red hot. And played pretty well throughout the entire game. Got a little rocky there midway through the fourth quarter as St. Mary's mixed it up and put a press. But the Wildcats survived in advance, beat the Lumberjacks by 10. And there's a three-pointer from the corner from Robinson. No good. Ty Cheney did well to get a piece of that so McDonald could secure it, and the Wildcats will set up again. 2-3 zone. Again, Wildcats 3 up top, 2 along the baseline. We got a cutter on the baseline. Going to reverse it. Now we're going to look short corner. We're going to look setting some screens for Brody, it looks like. And then Drayden's going to try his hand at that zone crease. No good. Wildcats patience. This is what they need. Drayden pulls from deep. No good. 4-2. Wildcats up over Orofino. Both teams kind of trading possessions here. That is number 1, Bonner, bringing the ball down and dishing. Naranjo will miss from the baseline, and it will stay 4-2. Wildcats set up 2-3 zone.
Yeah, Kellogg's really scanning out this zone, so now they can.
There's a high post. I like how they're mixing it now. They put a floater here. Now we'll see if players can move and make that zone flex out a little bit, which they did, and they drew another foul. So I think that's 2 fouls.
That's going to be 34's second foul.
That is Naranjo's second foul. That's a big one. That's one of their really – well, they're all important players at this point in the season. But definitely Naranjo is one of those that kind of is another coach on the floor.
Out to the right side. Drayden.
Still in the zone. Making those wings commit up, then look to the short corner.
Right
Ty is at short, little extended. Then it gets into McDonald. McDonald with a little floater, no good. Good luck, though. Wildcats just got to keep pounding away at that zone. And those shots are going to start to drop, and that'll turn things around a little bit. Right now, just not able to hit a couple of those the last couple possessions. There's a three-pointer on the way. That's Runya, and it's good, just like that. 5-4. Orofino with a counter punch there, three-pointer from a couple feet behind the line there. Pretty nice shot there. Wildcats look down into the paint again to Cheney. He takes it strong. I've noticed that too. Ty has, I'd say in the last 2 or 3 games, when he takes it to the bucket, it's with a little more. He's strong as an ox.
Yeah, he's going at him in the paint now.
Yeah, he's really starting to be confident down there too. That's good to see. That's going to open up a whole nother dimension for the Wildcats offense. They get Ty down there like a wrecking ball, doing some damage. You got to make these free throws though. Ty, get this second one. 5-4 Wildcats down by 1. Not a lot of scoring thus far, about halfway through, a little past halfway through first quarter. Ty long on the second one. Good rebound by Radley. Wildcats will look at that zone again, see what might be there. They've had good looks, though. The zone is not turning it over, just not able to knock down the shots. And maybe
they've been
order
taking
from
their time.
deep. Oh, with the save. That's
great
Ty.
hustle there by Ty. Carry. Yep, I saw that carry. Let's get a rebound of that hustle play there by Ty, or replay. We'll replay it there and see if we can watch Ty hustle for this backside rebound. Gets a piece of it, or gets a save, and saves it into
He was all the way over
McDonald.
at the free throw line, and he hustled all the way over there and got that save.
Orofino with the ball.
Yeah, it's hard to – and there's Drayden. That might be a frustration foul. Got called for the carry back here and then a foul down on the other end. Don't want to compound things if you don't have to. It's tough, kind of tough. I know we've said that about our own football team at Teeters Field. That's a nice power move right there. Number 33, Aiden Olive. What I was getting around to was the black on blue at the distance. It's tough to see the numbers, and we don't recognize, we're not as super familiar with the Orofino players on a first-name basis as, of course, their fans and parents would be. So
it's Radley, the pass to the right side. It's a jumble for the ball, and it looks like it's going to be a jump that will go to Orofino.
That is first time they kind of got Kellogg a little flustered there.
Yeah, just kind of a miscommunication there. On the right side allowed the trap.
Got a few of our faithful, I was going to say listeners, I'm almost doing radio here. Our faithful audience, remote, digital. Oh, that's a nice looking three. And that is Runya again. He's feeling it. It's 8-4 now. We've got Mr. Shepard, Steve Shepard, Sam Buffington, and Ryan McDonald in the chat right now. And we did get a stat in there, 7 for 7 Wildcats were at St. Mary's. They're going to have to figure out how to get some points against this zone of Orofino.
Their jump ball?
Was it 4-2?
Yeah, that was a jump.
It was 4-2 at one point, right? So they're on a 6-0 run, 2 threes, I believe.
By the same guy with that Runia?
Same guy, yep.
Yeah, Wildcats need to put some points up here. Not let Orofino get hot from the three-point line.
Wildcats with a little bit different inbound look here. Call that overload maybe. Getting it all the way over here on the near side. And then they're going to bring it across and get the ball, try to get it down.
Steal there.
That's 3 possessions in a row there for the Wildcats. some of those passes, I wouldn't call them lazy passes, but they are not precise. If you have a questionable angle and the pass isn't lasered, it's going to get – this Orofino team has pretty good – I wouldn't call them overly tall, but they have length. Number one is Nick is 6'3", and his arms are – he's got a wingspan on him.
Yeah, he's the one shooting right now.
Yep, and number 5 – Connolly, 6'1", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'4", 6'3". So these guys have got, they're not like super tall, but good size, but the wingspans. That's just why his zone defense has so far been effective here against Kellogg. They look a little tentative.
Pass
A couple of steals will do that to you. Now they're going to work it to the other side.
Pass the ball a little bit. Yes, I like it.
They're doing a really good job of keeping that short corner extended so it's not getting.
What's this defense right here? 2-3 zone?
2-3 zone. That was an in and out there by Porter. That would have been a big one. But if you're Orofino, you are liking this first quarter so far. Zone defense holding the Wildcats at just 4 points.
Besides Ty, they can't get any inside looks at all with any other players. They're stuck to the perimeter on offense right now. The Kellogg need to make some adjustments about that.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Martin's going to put a couple of wrinkles there. That was number 11, Blake Barlow, making his entrance into the game here offensively. 11-4, Wildcats early trouble. And I think they were down in the game they played prior to this one. They were down as well and had to fight back. So we'll see if they can get some offensive firepower. Right now, Drayden Taylor, I don't think has any points. Well, if we only have 4,
so
yeah,
they keep getting trapped right down there in that left side.
Drayden's going to try his hand for another 3. That one was off.
Yeah, they've had to shoot a lot of deep threes so far.
Wildcats got that rebound and then gave it right back to him. Orofino's going to get last shot here, 11-4. Dangerous territory right here if you're the Wildcats. That's a great move. Good help defense there by Radley. They're not going to get a shot off. At the end of one, that second half of the first quarter was very high-paced. Wildcats jump out to a 4-2 lead, only to be outscored 9-0 for the rest of about the last 2.5 minutes. Wildcats going to have to figure out that 2-3 zone. We will take a quick break. We'll be right back. Back, ladies and gentlemen, Wildcats Live. We're at Andrews Gymnasium, District 1-2 Championship. Orofino going right back at the Wildcats out of the break. So the Wildcats had that turnover at the end. And also the alternating possession gives Orofino the ball, so it is now an 11-0 run. And that's going to be another turnover for the Wildcats. 13-4. And we've got We've got people watching from all over. We've got people watching from Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls, California. Brian Cheney checking in. Ty Cheney's dad checking in on his TV as well. Danny Kenyon checking in from Uptown Kellogg. Says, "Go Cats." Yeah, we're going to need something here. Wildcats really in trouble. Going to have to make a few stops and have a really good quarter here to get them back into this game. That was a nice, just kind of a soft floater by Hudson Schneider, the 6'1 junior.
Orofino has been really good on making their shots so far.
Orofino, this isn't just a passive 2-3 zone either. This zone is really active. There's a good job by Vendacious, or was that Brody? I think it was Vendacious. Cutting through the paint there, getting the bucket and making that soft floater off the glass. So finally some points for Kellogg. Got to come up with some defense now.
They need a few shots in a row to get a momentum shift here because Orofino kind of has it right now.
Another three. Doesn't even come close to touching the rim. That is number 11, Blake Barlow. And right now, the Orofino is feeling it, just as the Wildcats were feeling it the other night against St. Mary's. 18-6. So far, just in this quarter, 7 points to 2.
Orofino can do no wrong right now.
Orofino is having a really, really strong start. And you know, it hasn't just been their starters. They've had guys come in off the bench that you can't tell at all that there's no drop off. So Wildcats gonna have to regroup here once again, about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And we'll see what Coach Mike Martin counters with. They did get a good look down here from Vindacious. I think we have that on replay. We can go full on that. Wildcats get it down to the short corner, and Honorlaw doesn't get trapped. He kind of gets loose on the baseline, which opens up Vindacious. So they're going to have to be, and Buck mentioned too, they're getting trapped. Anytime they're in a corner, they're trapping. So you cannot hold that ball. You've got to see the defenders coming, and you've got to use ball fakes and dribble and attack those seams. And
100%.
And it's just it's good defense. So it's not just Kellogg's not doing the right things. It's a lot of it is you've got to give credit to this Orofino 2-3 zone. It's active. Hands are out. Those passing lanes are shrunken down with the length of these Orofino Maniacs, and they beat number 1 Priest River. There's a reason. This is a good team. Wildcats with the skip pass. Vindacious for 3. No good. Put back by guess who? Ty Cheney. Doing the dirty work tonight.
I 100% agree with what you said. The key to beating Orofino tonight is definitely going to be the speed. You can't hold on and settle down here because Orofino's defense is
Wildcats doing
extremely
much
aggressive.
better at this point. They're finding that short corner, but they're not trying to go baseline. They're just looking for the skip, which is a good counter, good adjustment there by Coach Martin. That's dangerous. You don't like that. You can't throw those floaters against these guys. They're going to make you pay. 18-8. Wildcats still trying to claw their way back into this one. It's like man-to-man for Kellogg. Uh-oh, somebody's left all alone in the corner. Good to not get the foul there by Honorlaw. Managed to close out enough. Wildcats with a fresh possession off of a stop. So points would be great. Ty's looking to get it, drifting across the free throw line. Honorlaw in trouble again. Maybe use a timeout if you need it. Drayden kind of trying to find his creases to get into. Ty with another.
Nice.
Whoa. What do we got here? What? Ty Cheney with the bucket. We didn't get the replay on that. It doesn't count? I don't know what that I don't know what that call was.
Yeah, it's a weird little signal.
Yeah, neither does, nobody knows over here at the corner.
Are they calling like a late foul or something?
Looks like they're calling offensive. Why are we throwing the ball in here? What are we doing?
Yeah, refs.
So we got a referee trying to explain what happened there. The other referees, okay, guys, let's get this tightened up here. 18-10.
I think Ty's bucket does count.
So Ty's bucket, I think, did count. Who got the foul? Does it say 10 up there? So
I don't know if there was any fouls.
Maybe there
they
wasn't a
didn't
foul.
add any tallies.
I mean, Drayden's number 10, but he already has a foul, so that couldn't have been on him. I think they're still trying to get stuff caught up over here at the table. They shouldn't have inbounded that ball so fast.
Yeah.
So we have a free throw. Everybody can take a big breath. Thanks for watching, everybody. Got a good audience tonight. Hopefully the game gets a little bit more trending to the Wildcats, but we do know that there are some Orofino fans watching as well. Congratulations on beating Priest River. Oh, we need to check in on Priest River and St. Mary's, which I said I was going to do earlier. We will do that via the NFHS.
Want to place any bets
network
while we're waiting on who's winning?
Why does it say Kellogg against St. Mary's? Oh, I gotcha. NFHS, always fun to find games. Oh, Priest River.
All right.
Wildcats still breaking down that 2-3 zone.
Passing around the ball a little bit. I like it. Back out to the right corner. Just keep passing around. Yes.
Deep three.
They just can't get any
Porter,
open
yeah,
looks
they are definitely.
at
It's
all.
it's a far cry from the other night, that's for sure.
The shots they're getting, they're just contested, either in the paint or the perimeter.
Yeah.
It's all contested.
Wildcats just really haven't gotten a break from the defense so far.
2010, and right now Priest River is down to St. Mary's 30-27. So just down 3 with about 2 minutes to go in the half.
Taylor with a strong attacking, nice
Another
kick out.
dish. No good from, boy, Wildcats can't buy one tonight. They used up a lot of their ammo the other night against St. Mary's, apparently. Like to see some of these go down. Out of bounds on the Wildcats. A little confusion there on the, tried to get that. It was a long rebound off of the Vendacious miss. 2010.
Wildcats need to find some defensive stops here too, because earlier in the game when they were forcing Orofino to turnovers, they scored
That's going to be
quite a bit and held their
on.
lead for.
Yeah, that's going to be a hold on Vendacious.
So hopefully, if the Wildcats get a few steals, it should bring some points in their favor.
Seems like the Orofino Maniacs have had an answer for pretty much everything down here, and the hot hand as well. Pretty impressive for a team that's been on the road all week, traveling from Orofino to Priest River and then back up to Kellogg. Lucky to not get a travel call there. Coaches wanted it. Drayden's going to take one from the band, from the flute section. No good. Wildcats,
I didn't really see.
do we have a 3? I don't think we do.
No.
No, we've no made ones yet. We've attempted probably about 6
Yeah,
or
I was going to
7
say, we are
even.
0 for right now. Ty's playing straight up down there. Good defense. Got to get that backside rebound if you're Drayden. You got to be aware that Ty's got his guy sealed off on the other side, and you got to get on that backside. Wildcats will get the possession, as it was not fielded cleanly.
The threes the Wildcats are getting up, they are deep and they're contested, they're covered. And that's just not a good recipe to try and win a game, getting these threes up that aren't open.
Olive going to get a break here. And going to continue that 2-3 zone, that Orofino Maniac 2-3 zone.
Back
doing
into
its
the right
job.
side. Here comes that trap.
Really doing its job. As I say that right there, there's the trap that Buck talked about, and there's another turnover. So Kellogg not gonna win the game this way. They're gonna have to get something going here. Maybe a 3 will drop. They'll get something where they get a little more confidence, but the Maniacs really doing a good job of just kind of suffocating the Wildcats. And there's gonna be a foul on McDonald and 1. That will be number 5, Landon Connolly. I'll tell you what, these Orofino Maniacs have a little spring in their step. They came ready to play from the get-go. And it shows, 22-10. You don't want this to get, you kind of want to keep this in single digits by half if you're Kellogg. Good rebound there by Drayden.
Last time I think we got to exactly 15, which was the
Nice dish.
danger point,
Nice
like we
dish into
say, Simon.
Bradley, yep, the danger zone. Good pass there by Drayden, down into the paint. A little bit different look there for the Wildcats, going straight down into the paint instead of working it around the perimeter. Good job by Drayden there.
Right up in there.
Nice floater right
Nick
there.
Bonner. Nick Bonner is 6'3", but he is not a post player. He can dribble. These Orofino guards can play pretty much anywhere on the floor. Just because they're over 6 foot doesn't mean they're going to be down in the paint. So is that another bucket by Ty?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ty Cheney's having himself a pretty great ball game on the offensive and defensive end.
Scored 10 of their
So
14.
far, yeah.
Got a piece of that one. That's a
view
steal
him.
there for Ty too. So Wildcats get this, like you said, get this back into single digits. Maybe get a 3. Maybe get a foul and 1. You just got to get some buckets. No reason to panic. Orofino come out of the gate really hot, playing a pretty good game, getting it into Ty. He's gonna take it.
There you go.
He's gonna get fouled, and they're gonna
count the basket.
yeah, they're gonna ring it. So and 1. Speak it into existence, Simon. Got to make this one, though, Ty. Make me look good.
Free throws win games, Ty. Come
we'll
on.
go replay down in the corner there so you can see Ty getting the good pass there, making a nice big target.
Ooh.
In and out. So struggling
Very
from
close.
the free throw line, but everything else, A+, Ty Cheney, just giving it all tonight.
We're out of double digits, so that's good.
Looks like the Wildcats in the zone now. Wildcats switching to, I think it's a 2-3. It might be a 1-3-1.
Ooh, uncontested 3.
Got to
right
get
there.
this. You got to get. Can't give them second and third chances. This is
And
going to
an
be a
open
dagger. And
Ooh.
looks like we
We
got.
got offensive foul.
Yeah, I was going to say Brody's working his tail off down there blocking out, and I think they're going to get
A
Connolly for the push. And that was just two players hustling after the ball, and it was the third attempt, so they were just kind of being physical down there like you would expect two teams at this level. And good job by Brody there, just not giving up ground. So, single digits. Oh, kind of went back to the well too many times.
They were waiting for a tie.
Yeah.
They were having them surrounded there.
Yeah, and it worked the first 2 or 3 times. You got to go away from it eventually, though. So
It might be a little bit of a strategy, though, trying to make a different target with the
I
Wildcats.
think it
'cause I think
definitely is. Yeah,
instead of Drayden, they're getting down to tie. And
I just think that they did it 4 times in a row. So I think Orofino kind of caught on to it a
You
little
can
bit
use
there.
Yeah.
tie to draw attention away and get some other people some looks
I
also.
think we're going to get a push
Mhm.
here. Is that on? That is going to be on. Why does it look like he said 11? Oh, 2-1. I couldn't see the second finger. So it was on Porter. Kind of a push before the shot. Kind of gave up baseline there. Let's see what the Wildcats. It looks like they are now in man.
oh, we got somebody said about the weird call earlier.
Boy, I'm not sure I
On
like
the
that
floor.
man-to-man out of the out underneath against this Orofino team. He went straight to the bucket and just blew by his defender. Now here's Ty at the top. They're going to take a look. They're going to try to get last shot. So if we can get a bucket here, it's single digits.
I like using tie as a decoy here from Kellogg.
They're going to collapse down on that. Maybe you might have to get some high screens going up here. See if McDonald can get the 3. And he gets the roll as time expires. We'll take that one. Radley McDonald with a key bucket right there to get the Wildcats back within punching distance. It's 26-19. Wildcats get back down in single digits. Orofino still in the lead. Ticket to state on the line. We are Wildcats Live. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. back in here on the tail end of the. What did we hear from the Wildcat Pep Band? We heard Enter Sandman, Sweet Child of Mine,
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train. I mean, we heard some bangers.
Yeah, it's entertained over halftime. That's for sure.
That's a
good use.
a youth word. That slaps, right?
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
Yeah.
It's fire.
We were just going over some slang up here in the studio. We were talking about how much Riz Buck has.
We're talking about Easton. What do you mean?
Oh, we're talking about Easton. That's right. Okay. Easton Town. We're getting a shout out from us here. 1926. Enough of the shenanigans up here from the booth. We got Buckco up here. We got Noah Work. He's actually doing some projects for his senior, or some time for his senior project. Noah, how's that going as we get going here?
It's been going great. I actually can't wait till project day just get over with,
Yeah.
You get a little nervous, obviously, but, I think I'm ready to go.
I think you're going to have as Drayden, nice take. He gets it into Ty. Ty takes it right back up. Good job in the offense there by Kellogg. One thing I figured you'd have a lot of is artifacts, Noah. You could pull any of these clips, put them into a presentation. And
I got these clips. I also did sort of the newspaper for Josh, so I got that. Yeah, I got plenty of stuff to go over.
Good
I'm
for
excited.
you. Yeah, guys, we got we I think had our first last week against Court of Christ. We had our first all student live stream going. I was down taking pictures. They were running the show up here, so. Good job to Noah, Easton, Buck, and now Gemma's up there on the camera. We've had Alex up there too, so it's been fun adding Alex into the mix.
And for a couple games last couple weeks, you had Kyle up here on the booth too.
Hey, guess what? Ty Cheney just made 2 free throws while we were yakking away up here.
Yeah, I saw he made the first one. I was his first made one, but then he went 2 for 2.
Good job, Ty.
Thankfully.
Ty's having himself a ball game, I'll tell you that. The Wildcats have this down to 5 now. Let's see what Orofino. That's a dangerous pass. Gets it to Olive on the baseline. Yeah, that's just a really good-looking shot right there. Squared it up. Good follow-through. We'll give a replay on that. Good job by Orofino working the ball down, getting it to Olive. That's a tough person to stop. He's got good height, good touch. See what the Wildcats are running now against this T3. They're really spreading it out. Brody's going to take a deep 3. That looked really good. He gets his own rebound. I believe Coach Kenyon would say he followed his shot. Even though there's a new phrase for it in the new coaching in these coaching circles, we're going to call it he followed his shot. I think it's something like tracing the ball or tracking the ball. Nonetheless, no blood there for the Wildcats. Would have been nice to get points there. Just thought maybe the first half had a little bit of first half jitters, championship game jitters. 21-28. Got a piece of that one. Olive, danger territory right there. He can take it up. 3-pointer, wow. That was Blake Barlow, and he had a guy closing out on him, and he didn't flinch one bit. Just cold-blooded. 3-pointer there. Now it's back up to 10, boys.
That was a great closeout, too. It just didn't matter.
Wildcats had it down to 5. Now a 5-0 run, and it's back up to 10 for the Maniacs. Just like that. They've got offensive firepower. They can get you. Skip pass. Kellogg's got to hit one of these. No good. 2 Wildcats fighting for the rebound. Drayden Taylor goes back up and in. Looks like somebody, I think Olive took a shot to the chin or something.
Yeah,
it
looked
came
like
down.
it.
He's shaking
Drayden's
it off.
Head.
Just kind of incidental contact. Drayden kind of ramping up the energy here. Kind of got pushed. Olive, mid-range.
I noticed there on the last possession by the Wildcats, Orofino had a good second to go for the trap, but they did not. They held back. So there's definitely something different going on there.
That was good defense there by the Wildcats. Ty Cheney went straight up, made Olive beat him, right?
Yep.
And got the missed shot and got the rebound. Good textbook defense. Radley, baseline crease.
I think Wildcats almost want them to
That's
go
a
for the
great
trap to draw them over.
Yep.
I think Olive changed his shot there, but that was a really good look for the Wildcats. And Ty has had some really good success down there, but I think Olive made him change that shot there. Good defense. Hey, want to shout out. We got Stefan Norris is in the chat, and he gave us we were wondering what this call was, and he said it's a flop warning. So I've seen the flop warning called, but I haven't seen the hand gesture. So, or I should say hands, because it was 2 hands. Looked like he was waving on traffic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Stephen Norris, Coach Norris. Wallace graduate, former Kellogg PE teacher. We miss him. Man, I miss Mr. Norris, PE teacher.
I think I remember Mr. Norris.
Yep, you
now.
guys probably
remember
do.
him.
He was teaching PE when you guys were just little tykes.
Yeah.
So there you go, Mr. Norris. You got a couple of students here that think they remember you. That's good stuff. And
I was little.
We've got just wanted to shout out our referees. Because even though we don't always agree on all the calls, we do respect what they do. What we get down there?
I can't tell, but
Foul.
Kellogg got that, but then some type of foul.
Yeah.
Did they call maybe a loose ball foul? Maybe I'm not sure.
And those referees are Jason LaFreddy, Evan Ratcliffe, and Tyler Phillips. Phillips is the head ref tonight. Missing our favorite ref, Clint House, but understandably so. After the last Kellogg Orofino game, things got a little heated. That was Bonner getting that mid-range jumper. Orofino, very, very disciplined and consistent on offense. They get a 10-footer or so, and you don't contest it. It's going in. Wildcats looking to attack that 2-3 zone still. Trying to find a crease. Drayden gets a baseline jumper. It's no good. Wildcats in danger territory again, 23-33. Halfway through the third quarter. We're going to get a timeout there for Coach Barlow. He's going to take a full. Wow, we take that timeout. Boy, it's too bad we have a 40-40 ball game in Priest River at Priest River Lamana High School. They're about halfway through, about the same point this game is at, and the score is 40-40. It's a little more offense in that one. I think that the pace of the play in this game is credit to Orofino. I would say they've set the pace pretty much.
They came out with huge energy from the start on defense and offense.
Is that ice cream? I want some ice cream.
Looks like it. 23-33. We are at Andrews Gym. We're going to stay here through this timeout. Getting some people ringing us up in the chat. We got our referees there. We got the dorsal man shed, the legend, the home of the legend. Jeff Dorshal's got us up on his big screen and his new really cool custom part of his shop. He's really turned that into a really cool looking place. They got that up right now, so shout out to them. Shout out to my boy Griffey Dorschel, the state champion. And we're going to roll things out of the timeout here.
Orofino here is going to
man-to-man for Kellogg, right? We'll try to break him down there. Good defense by Radley. Brian Cheney also gave us the flop warning explanation, too. So points for Mr. Brian Cheney and Stephen Norris. Wildcat. Whoa. It's like a rugby scrum down there. Somebody
Wildcats
comes out of the pack with it.
it.
Honor Law tries to dish to McDonald. I thought maybe somebody got a piece of it.
I thought so, too.
I mean, it had to. We didn't get that. I should have caught that on replay, but still 23-33. Now we got a little bit of lull in the scoring. There's a steal by Brody.
Good elevation right there.
Yeah, Brody with a good steal and good block defensively by Hudson Schneider, the 6'1 junior. Never giving up on the play. It's good hustle. Wildcats going to go with this overload again. Trying to get it inbounds. Gets it to the corner. Porter dumps it into McDonald. Back out. Going to go back to they like that corner. There's not, like Buck, did you say that earlier? He said they're not trapping that as aggressively.
They're not.
So good call on that.
They're not going for the trap anymore.
Good job by Coach Barlow mixing things up here against the Wildcats. Brody, that three looked good again. Just not. I don't have Kellogg hit a three yet.
They hit. Pretty sure they hit one.
Rebounds.
Yeah, Radley had one at the end of the half.
You're right. Well, we haven't hit enough of them.
Have we hit any?
It's a tail of two nights.
Yeah, we hit. Didn't we hit one?
Yeah, Radley did.
Yeah.
Radley that's right.
But yeah, just 2 nights ago they were perfect, and now they've hit one probably of almost 10 by now.
Yeah, they got to get their confidence back. Honor Law is going to take a couple free throws here. Boy, I'd be curious as what they've shot at the free throw line too.
Not great.
Another thing in St. Mary's game, they had great free throw shooting also in St. Mary's game.
42-42, speaking of St. Mary's.
Not carrying over so far.
I wonder.
Oh, Year Out just hit a huge three. 45-42. Trouble for the Spartans right now. It looks like St. Mary's found their rhythm.
We got Tristan Baker, I think Vindacious into the game now too for Kellogg.
You know, Tristan might give you a good give your guys a little bit of a breather, but he's got good enough size. I think he'll protect the rim down here and help with the rebounding.
Yeah, he had a great game against Quarter Christ as well.
Yeah, that was a good game that was senior night, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what point differential would be in games if you counted free throws, if every single one of them was made.
Boy, Drayden should have had that rebound, I think. I don't know how he got boxed out there. I think he kind of thought he was going to get a foul called, and they didn't, and he didn't play through it. Good hustle by any means by Orofino, though. Olive with the nice little spin move there. Got to get a rebound here, guys. Got to block out.
Drayden will come down with that rebound.
Oh, boy.
Fine Radley.
That's not pretty.
Got stole.
You can't give possessions, at this point in the game. Late in the third quarter, you can't give possessions away to this
wide open
Orofino team. They're going to make you pay. Wow, another scrum. I think that's going to be on Orofino.
Yeah, with Kellogg's ball.
And it's a push from the back.
Olive there has been all over those rebounds.
He's been all over. Sorry. Okay, so I think that went on. Was that Connolly? Yeah, they were both going for the board and kind of sandwiched Honorlaw there. I'm going to get a push. It's not over the back. There's no such thing as over the back. You're welcome for the lesson, watching Wildcats live. Oh, another turnover for Kellogg. And it's going to be more points for Orofino. This is not looking super great at this point.
I would say 8 or 7 to go to the fourth quarter.
How many possessions are for Kellogg without a shot? That's
without
an
attempt or a make.
Yeah, or even an attempt the last couple.
Wildcats are going to need to put up these last few minutes if they want a chance here in the fourth quarter.
Good active hands. I can't say enough about this Orofino defense.
They got a good look there.
Their hands are in passing lanes, but they're not static. They're moving all the time, making it difficult for Kellogg to really find any sort of rhythm at all. That's going to be a deep two. Oh, my goodness. That's Hutch and Schneider.
Kellogg needs to make a run
he shot
here.
that one right over Drayden. I mean,
they make a run into this quarter
impressive.
Off here.
They're up to 14, Simon. They're almost in the danger
We got a
zone.
good camera angle on that one, too. Good job, Gemma. Drayden's going to try to get hot here. And he's seen enough. He says, give me the ball. I'm going to get us back into this.
That's what you kind of need right now. You need someone to just step up and put the ball in their hands.
Man-to-man for Kellogg still. Good drive and dish. Gets it into Olive and Tristan. Physical there.
If you're going to foul, make sure he doesn't make it at least.
Yeah, good hard foul. Good clean foul. I want to see if I got Drayden's replay. It's dicey sometimes when I capture a replay when another one's playing. See what we get. No, look, see? It's like replay inception. But we still got it. No, we didn't because it's coming up right now.
First free throw was good.
Here comes Drayden. Okay, good try. A for effort. Wildcats down 12. Olive for Orofino at the line. He's had a good solid game down in the paint so far. That 2-3 zone giving the Wildcats fits. Orofino doing a good job hitting jumpers, even contested jumpers. So you got to give them credit. They're having a great game. That's a dangerous pass. Unselfish.
Yeah, just a little too high of a pass there.
At this point, you just got to value the possessions more if you're Kellogg. You're aggressive in transition, but you've got to take care of the ball. Good skip.
Good hands there. Was that Vindacious?
Evan, yeah, Vindacious. Good defense on the skip pass to Olive there. Some good defense here by Kellogg. You just got to get some buckets to go. Well, first of all, we got to get some shots at the bucket, and we want those to go. Looks like Drayden's going to go opposite side. Wildcats are going to play for one again. Try to get it to 10. 10 or less, 10 or 9. And then, nope, that's
danger.
not going to do it. It's another dangerous pass.
Good play by Taylor there.
Great block.
4 seconds left. And Orofino's still going to have the ball. We're going to get the last possession here.
Get this block for Drayden. Pretty clean block there.
They're going to make it. The clock didn't even start there.
They got to fix that.
Yeah, we should get a replay on that. What are they?
Three-pointer
timeout.
counts.
Is there a timeout now?
I think they got to fix the clock because it didn't run when
Oh,
they
what
passed it
happened to
in.
the score?
Let's go look at replay. Let's go full screen. Let's see what we had happen here. Maybe?
I think the clock just never started.
Yeah, he passed it in.
Yeah,
caught
he
I
it.
think
passed
it was
it in.
supposed to be the end of the quarter.
Was that Barlow? That was
Close
Barlow
to.
with the 3, but yeah, if you look at the clock up there, our clock is synchronized.
Oh, they just.
Oh, so I guess they did
took
just
the
say,
clock.
yeah, about 4 seconds ran off. It's go to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I think they had a
I'd
little
say
bit of
about
time
4
left. But
ran off.
They could have come up here and got the headphones on, and we could have dialed the replay up for them. They could have seen it.
And timed it, yeah.
So couldn't end the quarter worse if you're Kellogg. All logistics aside, a three-pointer after a turnover, and now you're down 15. That's a big ask for a quarter that you've only scored 27 points. Not impossible, guys.
Yeah.
But it's a deep hole to dig out of if you're the Wildcats.
15 was the same threshold Kellogg was at last time.
Yeah, I had Kellogg down
Yeah.
for 6 turnovers that quarter also.
And if we look here on our end of the game here, I'm not end of the game, end of the third quarter, Priest River Spartans back in the lead. And it looks like the referees are discussing something here at the buzzer as well. You know, you talk about the Central Idaho League this year, and yes, Priest River, and congratulations. I don't mean to minimize any of that, but first to fourth, and I'm not even trying to throw shade at Grangeville, but the teams that are still in the tournament right now, so little separates them that these games are going to be well contested. And right now, just Orofino's just their defense was really good in the first half, and they're making lots of clutch shots.
This offense right now, that was flowing beautifully.
This kid,
Another
Barlow.
3 there by
Yeah.
Orofino.
That's
that was a
impressive
lot
right
of
there.
quick passes.
That's a sophomore. Wildcats in big trouble here.
They can't really have any empty
Down
empty
18.
possessions
Braden's going to
anymore.
take one from Mr. DeAndre's office. It's no good.
Orofino's pushing the pace. They're not letting up at all.
Yeah, you got to give it. These guys are confident. These
Yes.
guys shoot the ball. They expect it's going down. There's a nice
Good
pocket
steal by
pick by
Taylor
Drayden.
Ooh, we're going to get a foul
Good
right
steal there,
there.
Drayden, and he's going to kind of get tackled on his way to the bucket. I guess we'll call it tripped up.
Yeah, trip.
Into the game, back in. Radley will come in. Drayden's going to stay in. Already a minute gone here in this fourth quarter. Wildcats trying to find something and not able to. This is got to feel good if you're Orofino, losing twice to this Kellogg team, both once in a double overtime. And good take there by Drayden. 29-45, down to 16.
Yeah, Wildcats are going to need to go fast.
Start of the fourth quarter at Priest River. Spartans up by 3. If things hold the way they're at now, Kellogg would travel to St. Mary's tomorrow for a rematch to stay alive and get to the play-in game. Right now, it's looking like that's going to be. Oh, he got a piece of it, but also came down and made contact.
Yeah, he made contact with his body there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to close out. You know, that's another
Yeah.
thing when you're shooting well.
You got to close out.
Yeah, you got to close out on that. Try to
open.
get a piece of it.
Orofino came out this quarter with more energy. I feel like they've had all game even. They already had a lot of energy, and they're coming out with an even faster offense somehow.
I do like the way this Orofino team shoots the ball. Their shots, they look good, but I mean their shots are pure. They're just
It might be a little bit
shooting it up
better.
tonight.
It might be a little bit better free throw shooters than us too.
They definitely have made many more free throws, I feel like, and quite a few more threes. I think they have a handful of threes.
We just got the 2.
Oh, you can't
And
give
the
that
rebound.
rebound up.
That rebound was
Yeah,
kind
they
of
got there
uncontested
with it,
there.
too.
That's this one's getting out of hand here. 29-49,
really what I
not the
like
way
to
you
see.
wanted this championship game to go. Mike Martin and Josh McDonald have seen enough. They're going to call a timeout. We're going to go to, I think, is the Wildcat Pep Band ready to play? Let's change the subject. Let's go
Oh, yeah,
listen
they're
to
out of the
some
third
sweet
quarter break.
tunes. Maybe, Vehicle. Let's go. back. We were checking to see what the score was. What was the score again at third quarter, Noah? Let's review that.
27-42.
27-42 with the three-pointer at the buzzer, right?
Yep, well, so far this quarter.
Air quotes, buzzer.
Yeah. 7-2 run to start off the quarter for Orofino so far.
Yeah.
And just under 2 minutes even also.
It's definitely an uphill climb. That's putting it lightly for the Wildcats. It's a big ask for them. They're going to have to, be flawless from here on out. It's looking like Orofino's on their way to punch their ticket to state. Good drive there by Brody. Just couldn't get it quite to go down. And there's a hustle play there by Olive. The save successful. 20-point deficit here for the Wildcats, staring into the teeth of this young and feisty Orofino team. Taicini tried to pick the pocket there of Jake Runya, and Jake wanted a foul. He's not going to get it. And we're gonna
Good timeout.
We're gonna do a 30-second timeout. We're gonna check the Priest River. Oh, we're gonna check the Priest River St. Mary's game now. 53-50 with 6 minutes 36 seconds to go.
Spartans still winning.
Wonder if I'd get in trouble if I embedded that game like in the corner of ours. NFHS would probably be knocking on my door.
Yeah. It is important.
The robot would come out of the wall and start.
We have the technology, gentlemen, to do this. It doesn't mean it's legal. Hey, but technically we are also an NFHS school because we have a Pixelot up there, so we could just say, hey, we were just including the other game for added content.
It is important for us, too, because the way this game's looking, that's whoever wins that game or loses that game we'll play next.
Yeah, technically we are.
This game holds, which it looks like it will. But
yeah, it's not looking great for Kellogg right now. Championship game. I'm glad they made it here. It was a great accomplishment going down to St. Mary's. They might have to go to St. Mary's and win again if they want to stay alive after tonight. Good ball movement by Orofino. Good hustle.
Gonna be a foul right there on Porter.
And beating St. Mary's 2 times in a row is a tough task also.
Yeah, definitely. Well coached, good teams. Looks like, now it's a 1-point game, 53-52, 6 minutes to go. So just about the same point in each game, different results. Wildcats just kind of coming up on the empty side here offensively. Credit that 2-3 zone, Coach Barlow and the Orofino Maniacs. So the winner goes to state. The loser of tonight, both losing teams will play one another tomorrow for a chance to go to the play-in game for that half berth to state. And they'll play a team, I believe, from District 3.
Orofino here just kind of draining time. We're going to get travel. That was good, though, bringing it down to 5 seconds on the shot clock if you're Orofino.
Yep. So, Wildcats, like I said, you got to be pretty much perfect from here on out. Like, make everything you shoot, and you've got to do it quickly, and you've got to get stops. Both of those have been tall orders tonight for the Wildcats. Good dish down there from Brody to Honorlaw. We'll take points, right, guys?
Yeah, down to 18.
I played good defense. No.
Yeah.
We caught Orofino.
Kind of lucky right there.
We kind of pressed them and they broke it, but just didn't finish. Olive did everything but make the bucket there. Brody's going to take it into the teeth of that Orofino interior defense, and not happening there. Olive says, no, sir. Wildcats extending their pressure.
Timeout.
Going to get a timeout from Coach Barlow. He didn't like that trap up top. So we're just going to get a series of timeouts here at Andrews. It is 55-52. So if both games hold at this point, Kellogg would go to St. Mary's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I believe that game will be at 6 o'clock. Oh, yes. That's my bad. We play the winner. That's loser out. Yes.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I was thinking we were in the first round for
So who's winning the St. Mary's and Priest? Yeah.
Priest River's winning.
Gotcha.
So we would play the winner. We'd go to Priest River.
Okay.
Yes. I was in first round mindset.
Yeah.
And championship mindset on this game. So, yes, we play the winner, and the loser in that game is out. That's the difference. They are in the consolation side.
It's very
things.
close, though. 55,
yeah, it's
54.
going back and forth. I mean, that's the other thing. it's definitely up for grabs here.
Could
Priest River
definitely be
just
either.
had a drive to the bucket, knocked out of bounds. So it's, yeah, if this held right now, Priest River with the 1-point lead, Kellogg would go to Priest River.
So if the Wildcats lose tonight,
Yes.
they'll just play the winner of the other game,
Yes.
and then the loser of the other game is out
Yes,
for
sir.
good.
Yep. Just my brain went to the first round for some reason. We were even talking about that win against St. Mary's, how impressive that was for Coach Martin to go get that done on the road. Wildcats played a heck of a game Monday night, just not getting shots to fall tonight, and Orofino's shooting the lights out. Credit to them.
Holy cow, Simon, 155 viewers. That's insane.
That is good. We got a good audience tonight. Wildcats not giving up. I think that was Radley McDonald. Short little scooper there. 33-49. Wildcats with the hustle.
Ooh.
There's a steal. There's a dish. Radley McDonald up and up,
Nice.
up and
There
in
you go.
again. Wildcats going to stick with this press, see if they can't get a couple more quick possessions out of Orofino and maybe a couple turnovers. Can't give up. It's always always a chance to fight back. They still got 3.5 minutes, so.
You can't let them settle into their offense, though, like they just did.
Wildcats only have 2 fouls also, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
Not bad.
Ooh, that looked like a travel. It looked like he drug that pivot or that second foot. Oh, my.
Ooh, 3.
That feels like
for
a dagger.
Maniacs.
I mean, yeah, that was Barlow again. He's a sharpshooter.
Ooh, kind of through the hands of Hannah.
Good hustle. Honor Law with the
right
hustle
there.
play there. Drayden with kind of a fadeaway there from the top of the key. It wouldn't have been a 3. 35-52. Wildcats just emptying the tank here, trying to find something to go down, get a steal, anything. And Orofino just kind of trying to ride this out. Credit to the Wildcats, though, getting a couple stops here down the stretch. If they could get a couple more buckets, it would at least make things interesting. Slashing to the bucket there, Brody. Good luck.
First point of the game for
Good
Brody.
pass.
Back down to 15.
Yeah, got it back down to 15. What do we got in Priest River? Spartans still clinging to that 1-point lead. Wildcats get another stop. 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Here we go. See if we can maybe get a 3 here. Brody's ready. Brody stops and pops and pulls, and he's got
Nice.
it. Brody Robinson, the senior, he's going to go out. He's going to go out with no more ammo. He's just going to keep shooting. Just like that, it's down to 12. Good shot there by Brody, finally getting the bottom of the net.
He was feeling so after that layup he got him started. The way we look at this game, it's just 4 stops and 4 threes. It's a
There you
tight
go.
game. That's the
Only
way to look
4
at it.
threes.
You know, it's like my dad used to say, mathematically, we're not out of this.
Exactly.
It's going to take some heroics, but it can be
A
done.
lot easier said than done for sure, but
This is that time we could use that 7 for 7 threes
Oh, good.
statistic.
We got Debbie Depew Merrick. Let's go Cats. And Brian Cheney, yes, he was on to us there. I believe we played the winner of the other game. Yes, it's very right, Brian. I kind of flubbed that there for a couple minutes. I was temporarily flashed back to Monday for some reason. So the Wildcats looking to hammer into this lead a little bit more, making things interesting. And they will play the winner. If they lose this game, they'll play the winner of the game that's playing in Priest River right now. So loser out on the other side of the bracket. It's okay. Good hustle. Looks like we might get just a hold there.
do they have a foul to give, or are they shooting free throws?
Not yet. Looks like
Not
that's
yet.
at 4.
Okay, there you go.
Also, another thing. The more you know. There's no such thing as a reach in there's no foul called a reach. If a player reaches across and makes contact and impedes the other player, it's called a hold.
Oh, okay.
So you'll never see him make a call and say reach. That's a nice floater there by Radley.
Back down to 12.
It is down to 12, guys, and let's talk some positives here.
There you go.
Ooh, steal. That's good, too.
Stay in. Good body control there by Drayden.
Ooh.
Good hustle.
Yeah, that is...
We got to stop in play. That was a good hustle there by the Wildcats. Empty in the tanks here. Player of the game. You know, none of these guys is going to care about player of the game.
Yeah.
They don't anyway, but I like to recognize a player that really kind of stands out. And who do you guys think? Let's all, see who think of somebody right now, and then we'll see how we match up.
My pick would be for Radley, especially in the second half. He's been a consistent three-point shooter for the most part for this team tonight. You know, Ty had a big first half, but he hasn't really been here for the second half, you know. But I would go for Radley would be my pick.
What about you,
That's
Buck?
a good point. I'd probably say Ty. He's been all around. For the first half, he was a big component. They used him to kind of draw Orofino's defense away. He was a big component, and he's had some good passes tonight.
I think he started the second half really strong with that high post.
Yeah.
I would agree, it being sort of down to Radley and Ty. We still have a minute 16. Let's see if
Any of them
Ty rips a board or gets a bucket here, and Radley's also in. So let's consider them pretty close, and we'll see what happens here in the last minute 16 and enjoy this Wildcat run, getting it back down to 10, guys.
Kellogg's forced a lot of turnovers here last few minutes, which is what they've been needing to do also.
Just like Noah said, though, you know, a three here and a stop, and then another three, and guess what? I mean, it's tightening up. I would like to compliment the Wildcats of just not quitting Drayden from deep. I thought that was going down.
I did too. I just felt it.
Drayden's had a pretty good game, too.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, Drayden's had a good game. He always finds his way to the bucket. He's really, you know, sort of that slasher and has a nose for the basket. I just think Orofino did a really good job with their defensive strategy and that 2-3 zone, not letting Drayden, you know, find ways to get out of sight. They had a tracker on him the whole time. It wasn't like a box and one or a triangle and two. It was a 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
But Drayden just really never got, in that first half, he never got untracked. And that's a big part of the Wildcat offense is when he gets things going.
Orofino's in double bonus now, meaning every foul the Wildcats take now is going to cost them 2 free throws.
Priest-Rivers up 2, 3:40 to go.
I think, yeah, Kellogg's putting in their best three-point shooters, I think, now. You have Vendatius and Robbins coming in. You got Porter there, too. Everyone's a shooter now on the court for Kellogg.
That's true. Good observation.
You go 0 for 2 from the line, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
Could use a three
Last
here.
one there.
I take it from Porter. Radley's going to dish and just take it instead. Little
There you
floater.
go.
Nice.
Radley. That was a nice bucket by Radley. He had a bunch of those in St. Mary's, too.
He's got 13 on the night now.
Look at that hustle. There's a
Nice
steal
turnover.
from Radley. Uh-oh.
Nice.
I'm taking time out here if I'm Coach
We're back.
Barlow. This is a 2-possession game right now, and it's Orofino's going to ride with it, and they're going to turn it over. Here comes Brody. He's going to draw the Ooh, I thought
I think that was a foul.
What they
That
call
was a little
Oh.
bit handsy right there.
he kind of got body. You know,
Yeah.
Brody kind of did that on purpose to kind of draw the foul. Man, that would have been
agree.
something right there if the Wildcats would have held that possession and got points.
I feel like
Hey,
typically
who
that
scored
would
last
be-
for Kellogg? Who scored that last layup off that turnover? It
Um,
happened so fast.
Radley stole it.
Yeah.
We can. I think I took the game down, but it is now 56-54, and St. Mary's bench just jumped up. I thought maybe they scored, but I think they just maintained.
Huge
First
miss.
free throw's no
Huge miss
good.
there.
Still a 2-possession game.
If he misses the next one, this game is very much alive.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of
Timeout
why
will
I'm
be called.
assuming
So
Kellogg. I'm not sure.
I was gonna try to. This isn't gonna work. Let's see here. All right. Well, we're going to take a break with them. Listen to the Wildcat Pep Band. We're going to sort things out. We're kind of also watching two screens here. We're watching the Priest River game. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Okay, we are back. Man, that was a half possession away from being a one-possession game. I mean,
Another big
assuming we made a
miss.
three. Here's another miss. Wildcats not going to waste any time. They don't have any to waste.
Oh, it's okay. It's off Orofino.
Lucky that maybe that was a blessing there because Wildcats really didn't look like they had much going, and now they get the clock stopped. And get a set play here.
Up,
yeah, get somebody open. Whoever gets it.
I think you need a quick catch and shoot here.
Yeah, you got to get it.
But then you let Orofino get set, too.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take advantage of the chaos.
Get it back to, I would have gone back to Drayden. He's going to take it and just try to, I don't mind that take. I mean, you got to get points, but.
Timeout.
We get another. Coach Barlow's down there going like, holy cow. You know, this was it 20 points at one? It was.
Yeah, it was.
This game was,
I think it was 29 to 49.
Priest River down 2, boys. So the 3 minutes to go.
On a 19 to 5 run, I think.
That was impressive. I really love that there's no quit in the Wildcats. You know, it would have been just as easy to say we're down 20, this isn't happening. They have fought and fought and fought, and it's admirable. And it makes you proud to be a Wildcat no matter what the outcome is.
Kellogg's forced 9 turnovers this quarter. That is impressive. They forced 8 for the first 3, so they've forced more in the score than the rest
Priest
of the
River
game.
just went back up. 61-60 now.
How much time left
must have had a 3.
2:20. Yeah, both teams I think just hit 3s. Oh, that was a 3 too. Priest River got the rebound barely. Ooh, that's a good one.
Close game.
Somebody lost a. I don't know what that is, but you got it. Cheerleader, good. Kelty with the good hustle there.
Cap.
Oh yeah. Water. What are those things called again? Stanley. Is it a Stanley?
Looks like it.
All right. Wildcats looking to get a steal here. I think probably foul. I mean, you might as well.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
They haven't making their free throws,
Yeah,
so you might as well.
In the clutch so far,
make them
they've
earn
missed
it, right?
every free throw in the clutch.
Yeah. Would have been nice if we got a score on the last play, though.
Yeah, that layup.
I don't know what Radley and Coach Martin
No
were
way
talking
they made
about.
6
There's
in a
a little
row.
confusion there, maybe.
No way they missed 6 in a row here.
All right, so Hudson Schneider at the line. See if he can shake that curse. I don't know who's got the voodoo doll in the crowd, but it's working here the last 4 minutes. They have. I'm not going to say they haven't been able to make a free throw because that'll jinx it the other way. Dang it.
There they go.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you get close, you guys just put up a shot here.
It's like Priest River or St. Mary's just took the lead.
Thought that was in. Got to get a shot off.
Yeah.
Evan with a heave almost goes in. That's going to do it here. There's your district champions. They're 4th in the CIL to district champions, your Orofino Maniacs. Wow. You got to tip your cap to Coach Barlow and his squad. They have been on the road all week, guys, and they came into Andrews and took care of business, and they are on their way to the 3A state tournament. I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to go Radley on player of the game. That last even 2 or 3 minutes was pretty exceptional.
They really relied on him towards the end there in the 4th quarter, especially.
Good hustle. Never gave up.
Yep. Kellogg, they played hard to the very end, that's for sure.
Wildcats come up short. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to take it down, let these guys play the alma mater. We'll be back to close it up. Back. Kellogg High School finishing every game, win or lose, with the alma mater. I know the players don't like it when they lose. They have, but I think deep down they appreciate it. It shows a lot. It shows your crowd a chance to salute you, win or lose. So, any closing thoughts for this game so far or at this point from you, Buck? What do you got?
Congratulations to the Orofino Maniacs for winning the district championship.
Absolutely.
It was definitely a game well deserved, and they played great. Good job to the Wildcats boys tonight. It's a shame that we lost, but we got it in the next game.
And they didn't give up, right?
They never gave up.
That's something to build on, too. You're maybe not thinking about tomorrow night yet. You still got that loss. It stings right now. But that last 2 or 3 minutes is a good example of what can happen. Noah, what do you got for us?
I think if you're Kellogg, you got to keep your head up. You know, you beat St. Mary's in St. Mary's. You brought the championship game to Kellogg to win it. Obviously, it didn't go that way, but to be able to have this game in the first place is a huge success for Kellogg.
All right, well, we'll just go ahead and stay here because they've got 33 seconds left to go. And St. Mary's has a 1-point lead and the ball and just got fouled and will go to the free throw line. And so that 31 seconds is probably going to take a little bit of time, and we're not showing it on the screen here. So for Gemma Miller up in the booth, for Noah Work and Buck Coe, I am Simon Miller. We are Wildcats Live. Congratulations to the Orofino Maniacs. And Wildcats will play the winner of the Priest River St. Mary's game. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.